We have Tyson Philpot here. He's a receiver from North Vancouver, British Columbia, and he's going to be representing Canada this upcoming January at the International Bowl in Arlington, Texas, as a member of the U-18 national team. Tyson, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
It's great. So our first question is, how did you get introduced to playing football?
I would say I first got introduced to playing football from my dad. I mean, he did retire before, like when I was born, but just being around him and all the teams he coached really, he got me that drive to play football.
And since then, what teams have you played for?
I've played on many all-star teams within the community. I played in grade 8, I was at Holy Cross, local high school, but then I transferred to the school I'm at now, the Seattle Seahawks. I did play on the Canada Cup team, and I'm happy to play on the Team Canada team this year.
What has been the highlight of your career?
I would say probably the Canada Cup. We got a lot of exposure, and it was fun to play all the different provinces, and also just connecting with all the guys.
Do you have any role models on and off the field, and who are they?
Yeah, definitely my parents are huge role models for me. My mom off the field and my dad on the field. I would say a pro role model I have is probably Jerry Rice. Just the way he was able to play, and just I feel like I have some of the same abilities, just like with the route running and being able to go up and get the ball.
And this past summer, you did allude to the fact you played in Wolfville at the Football Canada Cup. Can you tell us what the experience was like for you?
For me, it was really fun. Just like being able to connect with different players from different provinces and being able to hang out. But then also the next day, you're playing against each other and just battling and just tough competition.
Where were you when you learned the news that you had made the national team?
I was actually at home just watching TV, and I saw a notification on Instagram that they're announcing the Team Canada, the team, and I just got excited and just waiting for the receivers to be called.
And when you saw your name pop up on Instagram, what was your reaction?
I was pretty stoked. I've never played in something this big, but I'm excited and happy to play.
What does it mean for you to represent Canada down in Texas at the International Bowl?
It means a lot. I can't wait to play with the best in Canada and go head-to-head with the Team USA and hopefully come out with the win.
What are you most looking forward to at the International Bowl this year?
Well, getting the win would be mean a lot. Also, just making new friends, and probably if I end up going to university with some of them, just getting that chemistry.
So, other than football, did you play any other sports growing up? And if you did, what were they?
Okay, yeah. So I played ball hockey for about 8 years, and it just kept me in shape and just a lot of running and involved in that. And then recently in grade 10, I tried basketball, and I really liked it. I'm not playing this year, just going to focus a lot on football, but I was pretty good at it. But
Tyson, do you have a favorite food? And if so, what is it?
Yeah, I'm a meat guy, so I like ribs or like a roast beef is one of my favorites.
And do you have a pregame song or pregame music that you listen to get you revved up for a game?
Oh, I don't have a particular song, but I like to listen to the rap artist Meek Mill. He has a lot of pump up music and gets you going.
And my final question, who or what is your all-Madden team?
It would have to be the New Orleans Saints. I've been a diehard fan with them since I was probably about 5 years old, so I got to stick with them.
That's great. Thank you, Tyson.
No problem.
That was Tyson Philpot. He is a receiver from North Vancouver, British Columbia. He's going to be representing Canada this upcoming January at the 2018 International Bowl down in Arlington, Texas, as a member of the national under-18 team.
Yeah.